Good morning, guys. It's Monday, the Monday after break. 6:21. I got here like maybe 6:10. I was trying to leave early because I had to stop and get gas, but that didn't happen. And then on the way, like closer to this side than to where I live, I guess, because they're doing road work, but I don't know. The police were out there, I guess, so the road crew could pick up the signs, but that slowed stuff down, which was kind of annoying. But yeah, I'm exhausted. My break didn't go quite like I planned, only because I didn't have my car for most of it. Because I had set an appointment for Monday afternoon. I had to do afternoon because I had a doctor's appointment in the morning, so I did that first. And then later in the afternoon, because I wasn't sure how long that would last, I dropped my car off to get the bumper fixed. It took until Thursday afternoon for me to get my car back. So basically, I was just stuck in the house. And that's basically it. I thought I had an appointment Friday, but it was actually Saturday for my hair. And then swimming on Sunday, which my hair got super wet, more wet than normal, wearing the same thing that I always wear, but it was ridiculously wet. I'm trying to see if my computer needs to update, but no, it does not. I don't know if I believe that. Yesterday, I think I took like 2 naps. So I set my alarm to get up to go do laundry at like 6 something. And so I did that in the morning. And then right after, I went to Walmart. Then I had to come back and fold and put away the laundry. So I'm going to say after that, I took a nap. And then I tried to get up and do stuff. But I was just so tired. I laid in bed for hours. That's just how tired I was. On Friday, I did go to the library and got a couple of books. So I did do that. And then that's basically it. I have to figure out how I'm going to do these appointments. I knew there was an update. So I already had one scheduled because I scheduled it when I had my last VA appointment, which I don't remember when that was. Was it during the summer? I don't remember, but yeah. Whenever I had that last video appointment, I had scheduled this women's health appointment for October 30th in the morning. So I'm like, I'm not going to want to come to work after that. But then, like last week during break, I just scheduled my regular mammogram. And that's November 11th, which I believe is a Tuesday. Yeah, that's a Tuesday. So they prefer for us to not make appointments. Okay, I guess I don't need to update or restart. Let me just restart just to be safe. Yeah, they prefer for us to not schedule appointments on Tuesdays because we normally have a Tuesday some type of meeting on Tuesday, which I believe that would just be team notes. Anyway, but I would have to do a half a day anyway because it's at 1. So if I was to do that, but I think what I'm going to do is put in a personal leave for the 30th, and then I'll just call out on the 11th. Even though I'm going to be heading this way. So I couldn't, originally I think I was just going to call out on the 30th before they scheduled that appointment. The 11th appointment. Because I could call out on the 30th. Do I have a day maybe? Except that since it's on a Tuesday, I don't know if she would approve it. So that's why I'm probably going to do a personal day for the 30th, and then just call out. I don't know if my Spanish class starts today or not. Oh, I don't have a connection. Anyways, we'll see how many students show up today. It's the 29th, that means tomorrow's the 30th, which is payday, and then sometime soon we have parent-teacher conferences, but also the students will have a digital learning day soon. Let's see. I think not next week, the week after next is when parent-teacher conferences, and I think they have that Monday, the week of parent-teacher conferences off. The students do. Yeah. But it's a long way until Thanksgiving break. Anyways, I need to do my lesson plans because I did not do that. I didn't look at nothing during the break. So I will check with you guys later. Alright guys, it is now 2:12, end of the day. I'm exhausted. I kind of had like a slight headache all day. So I'm probably going to take a nap when I get home. At some point, I'm going to need to do emissions testing for my car because it's time for that process. And I do have a Spanish class that start tonight, and it looks like it's going to be the professor that I just had and not the one from the first one. I wasn't sure. So at least I know what to expect. But that's 3 hours. That's gonna be long. But yeah, so we had one student out. One student came late, and then another student was just absent. And in block A and then block B, 3 students were out. So yeah, I'm trying to find like a tracker that I could use for students where they can like graph their timetable, but I want them to do the timetable more than the same set more than once so they can see the growth. So I'm trying to find something, but it looks like I'm going to have to make something. So similar to how like they do, I guess, like a high frequency word. I've seen them with high frequency words or reading fluency. Like you would read the passage or the word list more than once and you mark it each time, right? I want something like that, but for the timetable, because we started with 2s, and I told them tomorrow they're going to be given a time, and I want them to shade in a graph of their thing. That is it. I will talk with you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It's Wednesday, 6:26. I got here like maybe 6:05, maybe, because I didn't leave as early as I would have liked. But I'm exhausted. I tried to go to sleep early last night, but that just didn't happen. So, yeah, yesterday was a pretty normal, regular day. In our homeroom, everybody was here. And then in our switch class, 2 students were out. Yeah, it's October 1st. I didn't even check. Yesterday was payday. I didn't look at my pay stub. Yeah. And then what else? Oh, so the admin for the share teachers sent out the list for observation yesterday. I went ahead and signed up for today, so we can go ahead and get out of the way. Yeah. Tomorrow we're reviewing and we're going to start the test, and then we're testing on Friday. Monday my share teacher won't be here. Tuesday we have planning, like a full day planning. So, and then I know next Thursday the district is coming to do walks. So I'm like, let's just go ahead and get this out of the way. I think after this we're moving on to place value. I think place value, yeah. So that might be easier because we'll actually be able to use base 10 blocks in a way that makes sense. So, but I'm guessing Monday I'll be like the main teacher, even though there'll be a sub. There should be a sub. I'll still probably, like what I did when I was with 2nd grade, be the main teacher and have the sub basically do my part. Except when we go to stage. What was I trying to do? Oh, Look at my pay stub. So yeah, I think my other Spanish class starts tonight. The other one did start Monday. No, it does not. Okay, good. It starts next week. I'm so happy. So, it should be okay. The observation, I think, for the most part, should be okay. One of the people put some comments in our lesson plan saying we need more detail. Basically, it's like they want us to write a script, I feel like, which is annoying because I'm like, that has nothing to do with whether students learn or not. And also, I thought the lesson plans was supposed to be for us teachers, so it's annoying. Like, they're not focusing on the main issue because the lesson plans has nothing to do with the test scores. If we're being honest. See, I didn't take a nap Monday, even though I was really tired, but I didn't. Yeah, it's my birthday month. Also, concert at the end of the month. Yeah, because I think it's the 31st, which is a Friday. But I have the 30th off. Well, I need to request off. I got the form. I'm gonna wait till Thursday, so it's exactly 4 weeks. Man, I think that's gonna be it for today. We'll see who all shows up today. Yeah, I will check in with you guys later. Alright guys, 2:17 end of the day. So we have one student absent in our homeroom and I think only one student absent in the other block. But yeah, the AP did not come to observe us. She didn't send a message about it either, so I don't know what happened. But I am exhausted. I don't know about that walk. I think I'm gonna stop by the store and get a couple of snacks. And then I don't know. Like I said, I'm exhausted. Because I might be going to bed extra early tonight with how tired I am. I ended up applying to like 2 other schools for MSWs. I still haven't heard back from the first one. Like either way, I feel like, I don't know. Because I saw somebody on TikTok and he's saying he was rejected for one of the schools I applied to. Like he already received the rejection letter. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I need to contact them or if I need to wait because it is early. Like the deadline isn't until December. But I think it's rolling admissions, which means they can accept you at any time. So, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I should wait or what. But like I said, I did apply to some other places, but this one is the cheapest. So, because on here it still says awaiting AYS notice of admission.
Second and third grade.
So I don't know. Like I don't think I missed an email from them because I've been checking in spam too, just in case. But we're both gonna be out because we have a full day of planning. So I thought we need to do a pre-test. So like we have the post-test. We're gonna start the post-test tomorrow. Probably won't finish it until Friday. But we also need to do a science test as well. I think we're gonna do that on Friday. And then we have to do the pre-test. So, and we won't be here to teach on Tuesday. And then the following week is early dismissal. Students are off Monday. And then we following days, Tuesday through Friday, are early dismissal. So it's not going to be enough time to teach full lessons. So we have to figure that part out too. And then I think the week after that is, no, it's not a regular week. The week after is testing, Iowa test. Fifth graders do the Iowa test. So I don't know about that either. It's just a lot. But we're moving on to place value. We start with decimals. So powers of 10. And place value. Converting decimals. But they already did converting. But, place value up to the thousandths. Okay, yeah, that's going to be it. I'm not seeing anything at Or at least not. What is that? Digital coupons. Let me look at buy one, get one free. But I will talk with you guys either tomorrow or Friday. Good morning, guys. It's Friday. 6, let's see what time is it exactly. 6:19. I got to school on time, like at the time that I wanted to. Actually, maybe early, because that's with me stopping to get gas and stopping by Starbucks. I still got here like at 6 o'clock. Because I've been awake since like 3 something. So, I'm not too. Go ahead and fill out that lead form and turn that in. Let me find the paper. Here it is. Okay. The student has to do his test on paper. So, yesterday, I should have realized, but I didn't until later. Because like around 7, I was thinking to myself, where are all the teachers at? That's because 4th grade and the 5th grade ELA teachers had training yesterday. I didn't realize they both did it the same day. So that was quite a number of subs. I don't know how many 4th grade teachers there are. So the 5th grade students were acting a fool with the subs. Like even our students, because we had them in the morning and then they switched. Well, first of all, so our team teachers, I don't know what they left in the plans, but for some reason their sub made them take their book bags to lunch. But then they didn't go get them for lunch. They were like in there an extra 10, 15 minutes because neither one of the subs went to go get them for some reason. I guess they thought we would get them, but that don't make any sense because like they still would have a group of students that would need to take our class, right? So they should have been in there getting some group of students. But also, I'm like, why didn't the students say anything to them? Like, we don't change until we come back downstairs for lunch? Like, I don't know. And then apparently our group, because they were the other classes at recess, I guess some students were fighting. We don't know because we wasn't there. We had the other group of students in here. So I'm like, well, hopefully the subs wrote them up. Because I'm like, we can't write it up because we didn't see it. We don't know what happened. This is like she said type of thing. So, I don't know. So now we're like worried about next Tuesday because next Tuesday is our planning day and it's a full day of planning. We'll be in the building, but we'll be upstairs. So I'm like, I don't know how to say. We may have to do some walk by with the way they were acting yesterday because it don't make no sense. And then my share teacher won't be here Monday as well, which is fine because I'll be here. So I'm like, I'm just gonna be calling parents if I have to, and I'm gonna tell them like, if you acting a fool, we're just gonna call your parents the first time. There's no second chances. So, yeah. So yesterday, we kind of switched things up. We ended up just doing science yesterday. It took the whole time because we had to do a review game on Blooket first, and then they had this paper that was like 10 questions. And the first 4, I think we're fill in the blank with the word bank. And then 5 or multiple choice, so they just had to circle a letter, and one of them was a short response, but that took them forever. And then the quiz, which was only 9 questions, and they did not do good on that quiz. We don't know why. Most of them didn't. Especially Block B. We were surprised with Block B, like, because we were saying, like, we always do, if you get 80 points or higher, you can get a treat. Except for our homeroom class, because they can't get treats from us anymore. Instead, it was like you get some PBIS points, because next week is the store, so you kind of want to get some points, right? Not too many people got a treat. Only one student in Block B got a treat. And then in our homeroom, I think 3. But it was, again, there was only 9 questions, so they could only miss 1 question. No, 2 questions, and still, no, they could only miss 1 question and get a treat. Because they're 11 points each, basically. So, yeah. But the math, I don't think the math is going to go well either. Because, and then 3 students were out yesterday. Oh, that reminds me, I need to send a message before that student gets on the bus, so hopefully she can talk to her before she comes to school. It's a student that doesn't do anything. But normally she would do the test. Like, she would not get up out of her chair yesterday to do the test. She wouldn't do it at her table. Like, I tried to see if she would do it during lunch, because the other students aren't in here. But she didn't do it during lunch either. So I don't know. I'm like, let me send this parent a message. Because we have a math test today. So she didn't do the science test yesterday. We have the math test today. And then on Monday, we're supposed to be doing a pre-test. And so I'm like, we can't send these home. She has to do it on a computer. A fundraiser is coming up. So normally they would do a fun run, but I think they're going to do a dance-a-thon instead. I feel like the fun run would be, it's more organized. I feel like this is getting ridiculous because there are students who they're trying to say is tier 3 for behavior, which after tier 3, the next step would be request for testing. But I'm like, I don't think it's not a disability. Like, misbehavior is not a disability. All misbehavior is not a disability. But that's what they're doing, basically. So it's annoying. That's a problem, over-identification of students, especially African-American students. That's why. This is why I'm trying to get out in social work. So I had 2 phone calls with 2 people yesterday for different programs. So we'll see. But I will check in with you guys later. Good morning, guys. Or no, it's the end of the day, afternoon, 2:13 dismissal time. Trying to work on these lesson plans. Get started on it now. We have an observation next week, so they want us to add more stuff to it. So it's going to take longer. So luckily, I'm not doing swimming this month, so I'll have more time Sunday. Saturday, however, I signed up to volunteer. And I think it's going to be like 4 hours. So, yeah. So Saturday morning is gone already. And I still need to do my regular weekend routine, clean, laundry, grocery shop. So yeah. So we had 3 students out in our homeroom, and I don't think anybody was out in our second block. We do have some students who need to do the science test as well. And we're also doing a pre-test on Monday. And then we're moving on to social studies, and we have a lot to cover in social studies. So, and then neither one of us will be in the classroom on Tuesday because we have all day planning. So it's a lot. Okay, so yeah. But otherwise, it was okay. Yeah. So we're gonna have to figure out all these makeup testing because we have students that need to do science and math, and students that need to finish math, and it's a lot. So we'll find, we'll make it work somehow. Yeah, the math test scores were just all over the place. More people did better in block B than in our homeroom. But yeah, okay. I think that's basically going to be it. Friday, the principal wasn't here today. Okay, but that's going to be it. It was cooler today, so I'm hoping that the weather stays cooler, because I might try to go walk this afternoon, because I won't need to wait till like 7 if it's still cool outside, which I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, it's going to get harder actually before it cools down. I'll check my app, because normally it would say like the conditions for running outside, if it's like poor or okay or good. Because right now it says it's like 75, but it's going to increase to 76 before it drops down at 7 to 72, which would be like the perfect temperature. So we'll see. Oh, but it looks like it's going to be cold. Well, a good portion of the day, Saturday, looked like it's going to be chilly. But then, like 3, yeah, I don't know. what this weather is doing. Okay, this is gonna be it for this vlog. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you next week.